Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and today we've got a little soup review for you. This is the Choy Wonton soup with pork, and it says it's a 14.5-ounce can for about $2.49, and I believe we picked this up at Meijer, and we also reviewed their other soup.
Yeah.
I forget which one. Oh, it was like a hot and sour. We reviewed.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad. Just to put it lightly, that was real bad.
Yeah, we've done a few of these products from Choy.
Oh, their fortune cookies were really bad too.
Yeah, and the truth is it's made by Conagra.
Yeah.
And looks like it's like an old brand of theirs.
Yeah.
And so if you're older, you probably grew up with this brand because there wasn't a lot of Asian products back in the day. And so, you know, you would buy Choy. Now, I got to go back to the whole name, Choy. Is it like a mix of like a Spanish and Chinese or something? Choy.
Perhaps, you know, maybe they were out of LA.
LA, yeah.
They like the LA Choys.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, that's true too. Yeah, we talked about that before, yeah.
But here's the thing. This thing stinks. To me, I'm pretty disgusted by the smell of it. I don't know if I'm just like really sensitive right now, but the scent, whenever I opened it up, made me want to gag.
The scent to me is fine. I have no issue with it. Now, I do like wonton soup, and so I was excited when you said we had this.
Yeah.
Except you then mentioned it was a Choy, then I was like, oh.
Well, also, they say wontons, but these are raviolis.
Yeah.
They're not wontons at all.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it. Now, there's a lot. This is a lot.
There's a lot of ravioli in here, or wontons, I will say. But now here's the other thing. I think that Chef Boyardee, aren't they a Conagra brand?
I don't know.
Well, if they are, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that these are Chef Boyardee raviolis put in here.
Let's go for it.
If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back to our rating system. Thumbs up, right again, thumbs down, we're not. So for me, this is a huge thumbs down. So this thing smells.
Now you just told me that you didn't think it smelled that bad.
I know. I said it, but then as I was drinking
as you brought it up into your orifice.
And I'm burping it up and I can smell it and it's just gross. To me, I think the wonton, the ravioli thing is okay. It's not like great. The actual, the ravioli part is fine. It's just the inside, is it the pork inside? It's kind of slimy. I was hoping for like a firmer like texture. It wasn't. And then, because you know we've had it where
like it's you know it's decent on the inside.
Yeah. Because we go to like a Chinese restaurant, because that's what Choy is trying to be, right?
Yeah.
Like nearby, where you walk in and it's all Chinese people eating, actual Chinese people who speak Chinese, you know, that are eating there. And so the wonton over there is like good. I love it. This thing, totally different thing. The chicken, the pork was gross. Did not like it. The broth was okay. Too much going on with this thing, man. There's a lot going on. There's a lot in there, and it didn't really add like good flavor to it. It was just, man, I don't know, like this, to me, this is just gross. Thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. Okay, for me, this one is going to be a thumbs down. If I could, I would drive my ass over to Conagra and find the Choy people, wherever they are, and eviscerate them. This is terrible. Why are they still in business? Why are they still putting out products? Who's buying it, number one? Like, I have so many questions because honestly, we've been doing this for a long time, and it is not often that I actually spit something out, because most times, even if I'm so disgusted, I'll just stop chewing entirely and just swallow it whole to get rid of it because I don't want to feel it coming back out. I spit this out. It was so disgusting. So just, let me just rewind to the very first sip I took was just the broth. As it got to the entrance of my lips, I wanted to puke because it tasted, as I was breathing it into my mouth and like smelling it, I tasted on my tongue the aroma of the most god-awful stench of body odor, sweat, and just swamp sticky balls. Like, it is just gross. Like, can you imagine? Now, I give you guys sometimes some real good visuals, but like, just imagine here that you have like a gas mask on your face and the end of that mask is attached to the stinking, nasty crotch of some gremlin living under a bridge that has not showered in 200 years. That's what this tastes like on my tongue. And I wanted to just perish at the thought of having to swallow it, but I did. And then, against my better judgment, for you fine people, I decided to go and taste some of the sorry ravioli wonton. I had to spit it out. I took the smallest little bite so that I could have a little bit of the pasta and a little bit of that stuff inside. Let me tell you, the pasta, that was like all right. That's canned pasta. It's a little slimy, it's a little soft, but whatever. The innards of that ravioli was like, if you took a can of pate dog food and scraped almost all of it out and then added some water in to like kind of get, that's the stuff that was inside of those. It was so disgusting and so repugnant that I had to immediately eject it out of my mouth. And now I am still sitting here minutes later with the stinking aroma of crotch sweat in my mouth. And I want ConAgra to go out of business, quite honestly, because this is so bad.
So what do you think about the broth?
I feel like I said what I thought about the broth. It's really bad. I mean, in terms of texture, it is kind of slippery and thick, slimy almost. What would you like to say? Because I feel like you're trying to be nice to it.
No,
right
I
now.
just feel like there's a lot going on. I think the wonton should not have been on there.
Well, then it wouldn't even be a wonton.
Yeah, I know.
But here's the thing. This almost tastes a
I
little
feel like
bit
there's too much. They did too much. Where
here's the thing. The flavors in here, they are all so overwhelming and they're so like, they're battling with each other. I feel like
that's a good way to describe it. I think there's so much going on, they battle each other.
I feel like the flavor of the green onion, the flavor of the mushrooms, and the vinegar and the ginger, it's too much for all of them.
Yes.
And then they're all just assaulting you.
And I think maybe that's what kills the wonton. Yeah.
Probably hands down. Definitely top 5, possibly top 3, or even number 1 of worst things I've ever tried on this channel.
Wow. To sum it up, thumbs down, thumbs down. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.